Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be attempting to make a tater tot casserole. I actually haven't made one in a really long time, and when I do I usually go by the recipes and stuff, but I wanted to try and get rid of these and try something different. So what my plan is, I'm going to do tater tots, and then you can use cream of chicken soup, but I have these bouillon cubes, so I'm just gonna make my own cream of chicken, which is just the chicken stock, flour, and milk. So it's really not that hard. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, and hamburger meat. So we are going to see how that works. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna bake these first so that they don't get soggy. But I've never tried these before, and I bought them because I was like, oh, these would be great for my daughter. They're healthy, whatever. And just never cooked them. My husband was like, I won't eat those, so I just never made them. But, so first things first, preheat oven to 425. This is really greasy. So now that my water is boiling, I'm going to add one of these. That was really bright. The bouillon cubes. And wait for that to dissolve. And I just kind of gonna mix it around a little bit to help it speed up the process. And then I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of milk and 3/4 cup flour, salt, pepper, and onion powder, and garlic powder. You just have to add garlic powder and onion powder to everything, otherwise are you really cooking? Alright, and then we're gonna wait for this to come back up to a boil and let it simmer, like a low boil, and let it simmer for like 5-10 minutes. And while we're waiting for that to do its thing, we're going to put these in and cook them for about 14 minutes. The package says 12 to 14, but I kind of want to do it on the high end just so that I know they're crispy to start with. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to brown and drain my ground beef. I'm sorry about these pans. They're old and well loved. They're the Copper Chef pans though, and they work really well. Alright, now that the ground beef is done browning, I just added a little bit of onion powder to it. And then I'm going to drain it. And I'm just curious, what do you guys drain your meat into? I always just use a coffee cup, but I know a lot of people have like jars and different things. So let me know in the comments what you personally do. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add some cream cheese to my cream of soup mixture. I ended up adding a little more water because it's a little thicker than I thought it would be. And it's still pretty thick, but that's okay. I'm not exactly sure why. So I'm going to put half of this block of cream cheese that I kind of cut into cubes right in there. It got soft because it was sitting on the stove. I'm going to melt that in. And then the other half I'm going to put on top. So the tater tots came out of the oven. They didn't turn out as crispy as I wanted, and they definitely don't actually taste like tater tots, but that's okay. Should be fine still. And then the last thing I'm gonna do here, because it's thick, but it has cream cheese and stuff in it, so it's gonna be thick. And this is gonna sound really weird, but I'm gonna put just like a little bit of soy sauce in it. I don't know. I started doing it. When I made Thanksgiving dinner, there was a recipe and the gravy called for soy sauce. And I was like, that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. And I tried it and it was really good. So I've been adding just a little bit, especially for things that normally call for Worcestershire. I can't pronounce that. Worcestershire? That sauce. I just put a little bit of soy sauce instead, and it turns out pretty good, but not a whole lot. Maybe, I don't know what that is. What? Half a teaspoon? I'm just gonna mix that in. And then now that my tater tots are all laid out, where did my spoon go? I'm gonna put my beef in there. Losing meat. Probably would have been easier to actually spoon it on instead of whatever I'm doing right now. And then you could probably also do like taco seasoning or something. I know that I can't remember what it was called, like cowboy casserole or something. I also considered doing ranch seasoning, but I feel like that's better for chicken. So I just stuck to a little bit of onion powder. And then I'm gonna add some of this mixture. And that's gross. It's all over the side. And I made way more cream of chicken mixture or whatever than I needed, but now I know for next time to split what I usually do in half. And then just kind of cover all the meat. Bacon bits. And now, I love cooking with cream cheese, and I put a lot of cream cheese in basically a lot of things I cook. So I would say you probably don't have to do this. I know a lot of casseroles call for sour cream. Ooh, I hate how cream cheese sticks. Scoot that over. I go a lot by feel when I cook. I don't really pay much attention to measurements, especially when it's something I'm making myself. So if you're looking for something exact, I don't know. And then put some cheddar cheese on top. And again, do what feels right. For me, it's a lot of cheese. And then I turned the oven down to 350. And then I'm gonna cook it, I think I'm gonna try for like 25 minutes and see what it looks like, and then go from there. Alright, so this is it after 25 minutes. I think I'm gonna let it go for another 10 or so, just to kind of brown a little bit, and it looks like the cream cheese kind of, I don't think the cream cheese was probably a good choice to put on top, but that's okay. It smells, I wish you could smell it through your phone or your computer or whatever you're watching on, because it smells so good. It might not look great, but it smells really good. God, my oven slams lap. But I think I'm gonna call it good. It looks ugly, but it smells good, so we're gonna try it. But I priced it out, and this is all stuff I had on hand. And like, I always have flour, I always have bouillon cubes, bacon bits I usually have, cream cheese I always have, cheddar I always have. So this is stuff that I always have in the house. And it was just making something with something that I don't normally have in the house. But if you went out to the store and bought everything, I was looking at Instacart for all these, it'd be probably like $15 or so, give or take. But this would probably serve, or yeah, $15 for all the ingredients. But if you have it on hand, like, using flour is what? I think it was like 5 cents or something. You're using 5 cents worth of flour and stuff like that. So it comes out to, this would probably serve 4 to 6 people, depending on how much your people eat. So it's like $2 per person, which is actually really good. So we are going to try this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my possible fail, but we'll see. See if the baby likes it. But yeah, just be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content, and I will see you guys later.